Yeah, I think the first few months for me was just, I need to do everything in my power to look after this little one, and I would give my life for her. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And just so much joy and love, like you're outside of yourself with emotion of how you feel for this little being, and no one can ever tell you how it's going to feel. They can prepare you for the fact that you're going to feel different and it's amazing to be a parent, but and no matter what anyone says, when you have that feeling when you are first holding the little one, I don't think it took a while for me to go back into my body after the birthing experience. No one can ever explain it, but I think the first few months you're just trying to survive. I remember you saying at the beginning of this that it's about survival of the little one, and I had a little giggle because it's survival of us too. We're trying to make it as parents and do the best that we can, and without going into a mode of panic or just letting ourselves be too exhausted by everything, and just coping with the fact that we have to do the best that we can without feeling that we're not doing enough.
Yeah, exactly. Or that the other person's not doing enough, right, as well, because that can come up as well, because it feels like sometimes we can feel like we're giving so much that it becomes very singular, I think, and it does take patience and some sort of empathy as well, that some days are going to be good days and some days are going to be bad days, and just to know that it's all cool, it's I wouldn't say normal, but it's part of the process. And I think that sometimes perhaps parents that struggle right at the beginning or in a relationship and then end up finding themselves, we've seen this, parents breaking up or splitting up soon after baby's born, or short time afterwards, there's no wrong, you know what I mean? It's shit's gonna come up,
of course it is,
and it's not just gonna be with the baby. It's not just gonna be it's gonna be life. It's gonna be the minutiae of this pattern of life is just, like we said before, is just amplified to another level, and just showing some sort of patience and empathy and resilience as well within ourselves is really an important thing.
When two independent people and you throw into a mix caring for a little one and trying to do it together and trying to get sleep and breaks in between. You went back to work after less than a week, and I was not being, I guess, resentful of each other if one person gets more sleep than the other, trying to work through that and negotiate that as well.
Yeah.
Because you both just want rest, but you both want to make sure the baby's okay. And, both trying to do as much as you can. And I remember thinking before Layla was born, I don't need much help. I'll do everything myself, and I'll cook, and I'll be fine after giving birth. And I can remember my mum coming around with all this food, and I was like, thank God.
It was like a godsend, wasn't it?
It's just, you don't even realise how much you need something like that, because they say you have to feed a baby every 2 hours, but it's less than that. By the time you take 20 minutes with a newborn baby on each side to feed, changing them in between, then putting them to sleep, then they're awake an hour later, and so then you're trying to do that again, and
it's day after day after day.
The first time you went back to work, I think after 5 days, I had a little bit of anxiety. I'm like, okay, see ya. I'll have to do this on my own, or am I going to be all right? Am I going to fall asleep and not hear her? Or and it's funny, I'm quite a capable, confident person, and and I think every mum has these thoughts that come through, but what it must be like for some that are really panicked or don't have any support around them, no family that live here, and,
exactly,
and going through a rough time maybe with their health, or just come out of hospital for a long time. There's lots of different circumstances.
That's right. You hear of women needing blood transfusions and all kinds, and it really, that happened to someone close to me, and it really set her back physically and mentally for months afterwards, even years. And it is such a delicate time straight after. A lot of emphasis gets put on it's, having said all this too, let's put a caveat and say it is an amazing experience, and
I think it's just being raw and true.
Yeah,
what our
we're just being
experience was
honest,
at the beginning.
and of like most parents, really, like it's not all glitter. Like there is a tough component to it.